What's going on, football fans? It's your boy Lolo, and I have a bit of a smile on my face, and not just because Spain won, but because Mark has gotten so much prettier. Look at this. Like, we're actually balanced here with the sunlight over here. Oh, there he is. You can't talk about him without him just popping up.
I'm leaking.
How you doing,
Good.
I'm lurking around the corner. You never know where I'm going to pop up. Much like those Italians.
What's going on, Stoop crew? I just want to say big up to Ben Ireland, who has been on the chat since 4 o'clock. Our time, no, what was it? 2:30.
We started at 2:45 at our time, which would have been like 7:45 his time.
And I think right there, what he's talking about is when he says, "Wow," and then there was Chris Vargas, waddle with the worst of all into orbit, it's gone. Oh, when Vargas, poor dude, it had to be the Dominican guy for Switzerland. Had to be the Dominican guy.
Felt bad for him. He was all sorts of choked up.
Yeah,
but it was really cool to see his team.
He's super young.
He's 22. It was really great to see his team kind of rally around him and console him. Especially with that prepubescent mustache that he's got going on. It's crazy.
That's the thing is,
that's what my mustache looks like when I grow one. It looks like you just took like chocolate or dirt from the playground, just smeared across my upper lip.
I know a lot of Dominicans who look kind of like him, and he could be 40, and that mustache may not be much more than that. It's like a Simpsons mustache that they just drew on real quick. But I want to say, what's going on, Bondi? What's going on, Ben, via Martine, Jimmy, Bremner's Ghost in the house. Happy 4th of July weekend. Yeah, happy 4th of July weekend to you all, too. I know a lot of you guys are in England. But, hey, this is about you as well. So we wouldn't have 4th of July if we didn't have some fuckheads to fight. So, right? So happy 4th of July. Happy no, it's 2nd of July. So let's keep it at that. Today is about Spain playing Switzerland.
Yeah.
Today is about Belgium playing Italy. And today is about happy hour at 7 o'clock. Don't forget about happy hour coming up in just an hour and a half. So, boys, as you can see, I'm on the stoop trying to be more clean living. So I got Najee here. He won't let me have any beers.
There you go.
And when I say he won't let me have any beers, I have all the equipment outside, and he walks up at the last minute, so I didn't get a chance to go inside and get one. That being said, we'll see how happy hour goes. But big up to Grogan. Good to see you here. Macronomical, good to see you back here. Rob Greenleaf, how's it going, man? So let's get talking. We have our first semifinalists. Yeah. We have the full semifinalists.
We have the matchup.
We have the first matchup,
yeah,
which will be Tuesday, 3 o'clock, our time, 8 p.m. in the UK, and that will be Spain versus Italy. Gotta tell you, I was rooting for Belgium because I've been telling you guys, people can score against Belgium. Belgium are porous like SpongeBob. SpongeBob's booty. They are porous in the back.
I'm tired of Belgium. They keep every tournament, every big tournament, they're like their favorite. They're going to win it. They get to the quarterfinal, they get to the semifinal, and then somebody knock them out. I'm tired of them. That generation is done. They are the oldest team in the Euros. Do you guys know that? They're the oldest team in the Euros.
But they're number 1 ranked in the world. How do they get that ranking?
FIFA.
How do they get that ranking?
I got to say that Italy is not that far behind as far as age.
But Italy also doesn't Italy have that like little town that has the oldest people in the world because they're happy?
They have Chiellini and
They drink wine every day and it keeps their hearts healthy.
Look, I think
who can go wrong with that?
But hold on, what's wrong with Belgium then? What is it that's wrong with them?
It's a little bit of everything, but as you can say, as you said, it's defending. It's mainly defending.
But you have Vertonghen, Vermaelen.
So Vertonghen and Alderweireld played for Tottenham. What was Tottenham known for?
Sucking.
Bad defending. And you add a 38-year-old.
Fix that.
And you add a 38-year-old Vermaelen. How old is he?
Who Arsenal?
30.
Who was Arsenal's captain for a while, but was not because of his on-field play. It was more of his. I think Vermaelen will go on to be a coach. To be honest,
he should retire right now. He should have booked his vacation already. That's for sure. But that's what's wrong with them. You know, I think Witsel wasn't fit before the tournament. He only played like maybe a game since January.
Yeah.
Tielemans got that yellow card at the beginning of the game, and he was limited. He scored one of the most fascinating goals in the FA Cup final, you know, and we haven't seen him much this tournament.
That's a one-off for Tielemans, really.
And then, can somebody pass to Lukaku? Can somebody supply him?
I saw a lot of passes to Lukaku, but the Italian defense was making a Lukaku sandwich.
I mean, Lukaku,
I think the Italians learned in the Portugal match and even the match before with Belgium. If Lukaku starts being able to go out wide, he's a lot more dangerous because people will one-on-one him, and he can beat almost anybody one-on-one. If you force him into the middle, you got two guys to help.
Absolutely.
But I saw right from the beginning was Kevin De Bruyne coming out.
Yeah.
He was shooting from everywhere. He looked like a man with something to prove. And right away I said, anytime he's this way, playing this way with City, with Man City, that's because something's wrong.
He wasn't right. He wasn't moving right.
He wasn't moving right. And he was trying to put the game away before he had to leave the game, is what I thought. So,
you could see he was hurt.
What happens with Man City is when the attackers aren't making the runs and when the midfield is a little loose, you see him trying to do it all himself.
Right.
And that was like from the 10th minute in this match.
Yes.
And I was like, fuck, they're going to be done.
Yeah, I saw that. I felt that. But you have to give credit to Italy. I underestimated them.
So did I. I did.
And I was like, you know, they proved me wrong. And we all said that, oh, their group isn't that strong, and let's see what they're going to do.
I don't know about that. I want to say that since pretty much that first game of the group stages, we've been singing Italy's praises.
I know.
You know, we've been pretty convinced that they would go far, and so far, you know,
I didn't. Like I said, you know? They proved me wrong, and you know, they come on the sidelines. Their coaches are wearing suits. They sing the national team like as if it's the last day on earth. You know, they mean business. They are on a business trip.
Yeah,
I felt Belgium today, they were like on vacation, but Italy like meant business. They're on a business trip. We're here to win. We're here to get to the final. So you know,
well, I think Naji, in some of these, and I wouldn't call today an upset. I wouldn't say Italy beating Belgium is an upset, even though yes, they're number one ranked.
No,
this was a whoever won was going to win. But in some of the upsets and some of the big name clubs that have gotten knocked out, to me it's been a major difference. Like with Belgium today and France the other day, was Belgium came into this match just like France did, saying, this is who we are. We're good enough. We're strong enough. And gosh darn it, we're going to do whatever we want. And they went in and played the exact same game that they played against Portugal, that they played against their in the group stages. And France did the same thing. They said, we're France. We're just going to do what we're going to do. Switzerland did their homework and said, okay, France, let's go. Italy did their homework, forced Lukaku into this V shape right here, used their old-ass defenders and center backs, and it looked like a team who had a plan for that match versus a team who had a plan for the tournament. You know, they came in with a plan for the tournurnament. Does that make any sense?
That makes sense. And Italy were not there to dominate the game. You know, they like to play on the counter.
Yeah.
If you guys watch Napoli, for example, in Italy, that's Insigne. What Insigne did today, he did it all the time. He on his right foot, he bent it. You know, that's how he scored all his goals. Could you guys close his right foot? Like, try to bring him on the left.
Something.
You know, I mean, did you guys do your homework on Insigne? All his goals. Go ahead, Google, YouTube Insigne right now. You're gonna see all his goals are from the outside the area.
That goal right there. It was that goal, right?
Same. I mean, they didn't do their homework.
Well, if you don't stop it still works.
There you go.
I was pretty happy with Insigne.
Insigne was fantastic. But keeping it, no, not that he actually plays in France, this guy, but Villamartin, I want to echo what you just said, that young lad Doku.
Oh, Doku,
would any team in the world not want that guy?
Where does he play?
He was
plays
excellent.
for Rennes.
Oh my!
He plays for Rennes.
I didn't know that.
I had to look it up. He's 19.
He's 19.
The way he played,
very, very young.
He said Kylian Mbappe was jealous of his pace.
Yeah,
I saw the formation and I'm like,
Doku was amazing.
Martinez doing?
This guy, who the fuck is?
What is Martinez doing playing that guy Doku? Nobody
playing
knows.
Lukaku, Doku, and De Bruyne.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm like, can you play Mertens? Play Mertens.
But he was their best player.
I know.
Absolutely,
I am surprised.
their best player.
That guy, he could have scored. You guys see?
Yeah.
He should have scored.
He should have scored. It was like
should have scored.
Inches wide.
He was fantastic, and I'm like, I'm just as bad as all the fucking Arsenal blogs and everything, because like after every match, like I can almost guarantee you that tomorrow, we're gonna see Doku in talks with Arsenal. It's like, wait, no, just because you called him doesn't mean we're in talks. He's got to pick up.
Yeah,
like
would you take him instead of Pepe right now? You would.
Absolutely.
No.
I would put him at the only
goodness.
person I wouldn't look. I'd put him at like left back or something. I don't care. I'd put him anywhere on the pitch.
I love that guy, and playing that good against Italy. Like Italy is not like it's a good team,
and they run their asses. Like right here, who was it? Who just said that? Talking
Doku
about
was amazing. Yeah.
No, talking about Leeds United here. Somebody, of course, they're talking about Leeds United.
Oh, it's Bandy talking
Italy,
about Doku over Harrison.
No, Yulbug saying Italy looked like Leeds team. They do. They run their asses off. And as soon as they lose the ball, they're on it. They're on it. They're on it. And that's why this is the third goal that Italy have given up the whole tournament. And 2 were in one game.
Yeah.
And this is a penalty to Romelu Lukaku and De Bruyne. So don't sleep on Italy's defense.
And I told you guys,
but sadly, they lose a big part of their defense in Spinazzola.
Yeah.
He's I've seen it on the chat here. I can't back it up beyond that, but I've seen it on the chat that it turns out that it was his Achilles, and so he's done for the tournament, and that puts a big question mark over Italy right now.
A lot of people wanted him.
But look,
I would say it puts
I'm not a
little
joke.
Question mark. It puts.
I'm saying it puts a question mark.
A little one.
You know who?
Not a big one.
You know who comes in right now? You know who comes
Locatelli.
in? No, Emerson.
Emerson, that's who came in for him.
Emerson played against. Emerson never plays for Chelsea, right? He's on the bench all the time. The only game he played in the Champions League was against Atletico. He scored.
Mm-hmm.
And he just signed for Barcelona, right?
No. Emerson, no. He's still a Chelsea player.
Emerson,
the left back.
Yeah, I thought he signed for Barcelona.
No. He's still a Chelsea player.
Who am I thinking of?
So Emerson is gonna surprise you guys. He is a very neat defender, and he goes forward a lot. He loves to go forward. So
hey, look at that, Scott Newby. Welcome to the crew.
Yo, Scott
Everyone
Newby.
Welcome, Scott.
Scott Newby is not a newbie to the Stoop crew, by the way, guys. Just letting you guys know. He is. He's been on Patreon for a while, but
okay,
Scott
welcome.
Newby, glad to see you. Glad to see you join here. Somebody mentioned the. Let me just put this up here. But Scott, thank you for jumping over to the Stoop crew here as well, man. You got to get those little emojis going. But somebody mentioned if we had seen the ref lineup. So John,
that's Justin Cross.
Justin, this is the referee lineup.
Yeah.
German.
Oh my God. Against
Spanish, German. One Spaniard as the fourth official.
The
rest are German.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough, man.
Oh wait, which one is this? Sorry, I thought this one was this is England, Ukraine.
Okay. Well,
that's awesome. Well, terrible. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I was pissed with the.
Thanks, Scott. We love
Oliver
seeing you
today.
here, man. But Scott, yeah, he's been here for a while. Let's get to some of these comments because we've been there's just so much to talk about. We haven't gotten. There were some cool ones in here. All your comments are good, guys. Just the Swiss cheese has melted in the sun, and it's paella that heads the menu, says Bandy. He's always with the food reference. My bum scorito round so far. Yeah, shut up. I've got a bum tournament on that one. Macronomical says Spinazzola Achilles tear. Wow. Yeah, you saw them carting him off.
This is not
walk out.
And you know, guys,
a lot of people wanted him.
This is huge.
Yeah.
This is
a lot
huge.
of big teams
He's
wanted
the glue.
him.
He's the glue of the defense, as far as I'm concerned, and they're going to miss him. He's been having an amazing tournament.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. And Real Madrid was looking at him. Juve was looking at him. Some
Arsenal, I hear, was looking for him.
Yeah, and he plays for Sampdoria, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude,
but he's a good player.
Somebody can mention like Spumoni, and we'll be like, oh yeah, Arsenal's in that, and they're like, that's ice cream, bro.
But to be fair, Locatelli, Arsenal is looking at
Locatelli and Doza and
nonsense.
Hey, what's up, London boy?
Okay, so let's get over this stupid Italy-Belgium match, who somebody said was the match of the tournament. Somebody mentioned that.
I don't know if I would say that. It was a good match today. It was a good match today. It was
a good fought match, but I felt like Italy had their hands on it.
Big teams, good quarterfinals, big teams. I wish Hazard was playing Eden, but he's never fit. He's never fit lately. So
I tell you who I didn't think was going to play was De Bruyne.
Yeah.
I was very shocked when I looked at the lineup today and saw that De Bruyne was.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if you hear tomorrow that De Bruyne is out for like a month or right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's he gonna do if he wasn't out for a month? And he's gonna still gonna kick it on the island
for the next month. He will not be able to go to the beach. He will not be at Wembley watching the match. I don't know what he's doing. All right, so let's get to all this trash talking that people have been doing about my Spanish team. I don't know what y'all talking about. My Spain team went through. They went through dirty. They went through gritty. They went through playing shitty, and they still got through.
If you guys watch, if everybody watched the show on Tuesday when everybody was drunk except me,
we definitely didn't watch that show.
And me.
What's your accusation, son?
I'm just saying. I go back to the tape. I said 1-1. Switzerland is gonna win on penalties, but I said 1-1.
Yeah.
It's tough to predict 1-1, guys.
Well, it's good to know that you're correct 55% of the time, man. That's money.
I was onto something in that game, but
Yeah. So let's talk about it then. Let's talk about this match because Mark and I disagree about a lot of elements of this match. For one, the big thing that he said to me that I disagreed with.
Was you're gonna speak for me now.
I'm not speaking for you. I'm quoting you.
From
I'm going to speak for you. I'll speak for you. Oh my God, Switzerland are so good.
Never said that. Never said that.
Spain are not bad, and Switzerland are not that
good.
Never
said that.
Oh my God, poor guys.
Never said that either.
That's when I talk for you. So don't.
It's because you're wrong. It's because you're wrong.
Your voice is
way too high.
I didn't say.
Your voice is way too high. This is like, you're doing like, it's like you're doing like Kukul, Fran, and Nolly or something,
So Mark says the better team lost or something like that.
Or something. So if you're going to quote me, you got to get it right.
Oh my God. See, he's stopping me from talking because he knows he's fucking wrong. He said something to the point of Switzerland were the better team. That sucks.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You're gonna
know what I said?
make me
Would you like to? Would you like?
Don't deserve to lose.
Like to hear what I said?
To lose.
I said the following: Spain did not deserve to win that one, and they didn't.
Yeah, it's here.
Spain did not deserve to win that.
Sorry about
That's what I said.
Why?
Why?
who deserves
I guess
to win?
I guess when it comes
Did
down
Switzerland
to it,
deserve
hold
to win?
on. You asked me a question. Let me answer it. Now, here's the thing. Spain won, and they won fairly. Okay? But here's how I'm get that out of here. Covering up Naji. I want to look at Naji. Here's how I see it. You have a team that has no Granite Xhaka, loses Embolo in the first 20 minutes of the match, goes down to 10 men, and Spain has to wait till penalty kicks to beat them? I expected more out of Spain. I expected them, once Embolo went off, that game should have been done. But then you go down to 10 men, they should have beat them 3-0 or 3-1 at that point. But they didn't. And it came down to penalty kicks. And that, to me, was kind of disappointing to the sense of like, you know what? Spain's lucky to get out of there that way.
So Spain didn't deserve it?
I'm not saying they did. Of course they deserve to win.
That is what you said. We had a long argument about that.
Okay. So the semantics were wrong. What I'm saying is that Spain is very, very lucky to have gotten out of there with a win.
Mark felt bad for Switzerland.
That's it.
You know, that's
it.
I didn't feel bad for anybody. No.
Okay, so
the only person I feel bad for is Spinazzola tearing his Achilles. I feel bad that I feel bad for Embolo. Having to pop out.
Yeah.
I just don't see. I don't think that I'm not convinced by the Spain win, and they're lucky that they got out of there with a win. They could have easily, when Spain comes off the post on that first penalty kick, it looked like it was over for Spain.
But that's why you do best out of 5, man. That's why you do best out of 5. So
I don't think Switzerland deserved. Disagree with Mark. I didn't say they deserved it.
We don't know what you said because you keep. You're like a politician right now. Yeah, you're like a politician right now. Seriously.
I could say something about Spain.
Yeah, and you're a Spanish apologist.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
What?
I haven't even been able to get my point.
You're only
I haven't even been able to get my point.
Would slap that beard right off your face if you didn't.
My wife, who's a Man United fan. You think I'm a Man United fan?
I didn't say you were a Man United fan. I said you're a Spain fan.
Exactly. Exactly. And I chose Spain. My wife is like, okay. She thinks it's silly every time I put the jersey on.
Mm-hmm.
I
Meanwhile, she stands over you as you get dressed. Goes, you're wearing the Spain jersey today.
You know my wife.
Spain lacks firepower. They do.
Why did they take Morata off so early? For why did they do a 1-to-1 swap?
That's number one.
Because they didn't want him to get like Moreno infected with the I can't finish syndrome.
Guys, did you guys think that Luis Enrique took the good players of Spain, or did he leave people out?
He
left a lot
overall.
Overall,
Yeah.
He was arrogant with his choices.
Yeah.
Now you want to tell me that Busquets is better than Rodri? You want to tell me that right now? I mean, you want to tell me that Asensio doesn't deserve to be on the team?
Oh my God! Like, where's that creativity
or Isco?
Of Asensio?
Isco. Have you watched Isco?
What about my man Celta Vigo?
Aspas?
Iago Aspas. No, most assists in La Liga.
I'm sorry.
For the first time ever that Messi hasn't gotten.
And he's a hypocrite because he's playing Eric Garcia.
Yeah.
He took Eric Garcia with them. Yeah. You know how many games Eric Garcia played with Man City this year? Few games only. Like, I don't understand Luis Enrique. He's being arrogant. But I'm glad Spain qualified to have a good game against Italy. I couldn't watch Switzerland anymore.
No. Okay, so let me can I talk about what I think about this match now, Mark? Is that okay? All right, good. First of all,
John, you're muted.
I know I'm muted. Can I say something first? Can everybody hit the like and subscribe and share and all that stuff?
Thank you. Finally, somebody says something important.
Exactly. Because, you know, the numbers aren't up there like they should be.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share it with people. And if you guys are having fun, there's more fun to come. In exactly 1 hour and 5 minutes, we will be doing happy hour from inside because it gets a little loud. But here we go. Let me talk about this.
We're listening.
Mark, you seem to think that going down to 10 men means all of a sudden the gates are open. But going down to 10 men when you already are coming into a match playing against Spain, who is a 70% plus possession team. They're already, no matter how good you are, except maybe against Italy, who also like having the ball. This should be a fun, interesting one.
Yeah.
But Italy also sits back and plays counter. Anyway.
Yeah.
Spain is a possession-based team.
Yeah, they are.
So Switzerland is already sitting back and going, we're going to hit them on the counter. Shaqiri's going to do something interesting. And that's how they got their goal. There was only like 2 freaking Swiss up there. Yeah. And it was a fucking clusterfuck in the back by Spain. And Shaqiri still barely made that goal. Because he was like, oh shit, and he just hit it, and Shaqiri is quality enough.
You can call that any way you want. You can say he barely made it, or you can say he pinpointed that shot.
Barely
you can say whatever you want.
You
can say whatever you can say whatever you want about the goal. The fact of the matter is on that one, that was like Keystone Cop shit with the fucking Laporte and whoever the other guy was.
Why would Switzerland deserve the win when their one goal came from nonsense, something that never happens? Like the goal in the last match. I'm already saying last week, but it was only a few days ago with Spain, with the keeper, a 30-yard back pass that goes into the goal. So, but a team that is already sitting back in a version of a low block, going down to 10 men, first of all, Mbolo coming off, that cuts off a lot of their counterattack because he's super fast. Yeah. And he pulls everybody this way. He brings it back to Shaqiri, who lobs it in back to him or to Seferovic. Boom, bam, you're a boat. But now they're down without him. Then they go down, and we keep saying like it was a ton of time that they were down to 10 men. It was like the 78th minute or something. It was 77th minute. It was only 13 minutes left in the match that they were already sitting back. They were already going for extra time. As soon as they went down to 10 men, in their mind, they're going penalties. Let's get to penalties. So, yeah, Spain had the ball. Yeah, Spain is shooting in shot after shot, ball after ball. But they took their one tall guy, Morata, off the pitch. Yeah. As bad as he is.
Too early.
Wait, they did a like-for-like swap. Yeah. Instead of going, this low block shit is killing us. Why not?
Put another one.
Why not bring Moreno on and take, I don't know, somebody in the middle, some defender back.
Yeah.
Pedri or somebody. No, Pedri was really, I don't know. I'm not the coach of Spain, and I'm not, in that situation, to me, it felt like Spain went up 1-0 and they went, okay, guys, let's close this out and do nothing. And they took Morata out. And I'm like, we haven't won the game. You saw what happened against France. You need to score more than one goal. Because I do think you're right. At any moment, they could have lost it on a counterattack.
Yeah.
At any moment, even in extra time. But it's when they went down to 10 men, I wasn't thinking, okay, here we go, 5. It's going to end 5-1. Yeah. I'm going, please try and nick a goal somehow. And it was such bing, 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 that every shot was nearly directly at Summer. And I agree with, I think it was Villamartin. Summer was my man of the match, even though they lost. Even though, I mean, he stopped 2 penalties, right? He stopped 2 or 3?
No,
2.
2 penalties.
He stopped 2 penalties.
One hit the post.
One hit the post and he blocked 1.
But he stopped like
one.
10. He made like 10 saves.
He made like 10 saves. He kept them in the game.
Yeah.
They're defending. There's the other defender,
Akanji.
Akanji was great.
Yeah, I think he plays for Dortmund.
But you would even see when they would actually attack, and you would see 6, 7 Swiss up there in the Spanish half. As soon as Spain got the ball, they didn't go, okay, now here we go, counterattack like Italy would. They back passed, let them reset, and then went back at them, which is just
pass the ball from right to left.
What the fuck are they doing
there? Right to left.
That's how they're going to lose to Italy. Because Italy will let them come at them and then counter.
Yes, exactly.
Once Mbola was out and without Xhaka there to kind of direct and have those awesome pinpoint passes, very Calvin Phillips style, they lack teeth. They lack teeth for the counterattack. So
it's going to be a fascinating game between Italy and because it's going to be like a team that is going to pass the ball and have possession of the ball, and then a team that is on the counter, and something have to give there.
Yeah. Now listen, Yulebug, you say stick up for Spain. I'm not really sticking up for Spain. I'm just anti-sticking up for Switzerland. You know what I mean? Like I don't think this was a Spain deserved this win. But I don't think Switzerland deserved it either. And I think this was a hard
you just echoed what you are trying to comment on that I said. I said Spain did not deserve to win, which you just said no less than 30 seconds ago. I never said that Switzerland deserved to win. The words were, Spain did not deserve that one, which is what you just said.
But out of the 2 teams, Spain deserved that one.
Who's talking like a politician now?
No. Look,
talking like
Martin's saying right here, Lolo,
now?
Spain could have been there all night. They wouldn't have scored a second.
Exactly. Whoever says
the one they scored was
a
deflection. That was a good goal.
Like I said, they don't have
that was a terrible goal. Please.
They don't have a Diego Costa inside. They don't have a Raul Gonzalez. They don't have a Fernando Torres who could score goals. Ferran Torres, you can't convince me that he's Spain top scorer or Morata. We know what Morata is. So
and then Bandi, I didn't even think about that, but like, how was Adama Traore not coming in trying to do something there when all you're doing is crossing?
He doesn't fit in with the team.
So why is he there?
Why is he taking the spot? Well, why
I have no idea. I have no idea.
He really upsets
me.
I'm furious, and for people, I'm not defending Spain like I'm. If Spain go through and win the whole thing, I will be fucking shocked. If Spain go through and beat Italy,
be shocking,
I will be shocked.
Guys,
not playing like
Italy
this.
Favorite?
Not playing like they did today.
Who's favorite?
But they've been playing that way the whole time. Yes, they put up 5 goals and they put up 5 goals. Well, one of those 5 goals games had to go to 120. The other 5 goals was against Slovakia, and it was kind of over once they went down 2-0. So floodgates really opened. So it's hard to say a team that scored 11 goals in 3 matches has no firepower, but they don't.
Who are you guys putting your money on? Italy or Spain?
I mean, I'm gonna put my money the same way I bet on everything. The same reason I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm going with my heart.
Yeah.
And I'm going with Spain.
We don't get paid, so I'm not putting in money on anything.
We will put our food stamps on Spain.
I'm sorry, but if I'm gonna give a prediction on that one, I'm going with Italy in that game. I've messed it so many times with them now.
Yeah.
That
I myself, I have to think about this injury to Spinazzola. I really think this is a big deal for Italy, and I think this might be something that might be the crack for Italy. I'm not sure yet. I really want to kind of I want to marinate on it for a little
You're
while,
still
if you will.
50-50 now?
No, I'm 55 and 45.
For who? For who 55?
I'm not. I'm honestly. Hey, y'all, we ain't fighting. We ain't fighting, Bandy.
Yes,
I know
we
you want
are.
to see a fight. I mean, should
Guys,
we?
we're in day 18.
Should I
We're
just
in
jump
day
on the
18.
train right now and
Mark and I have been fighting since like day 12.
We've been fighting since the day we met.
That's the whole reason he's on this stoop.
We do well together, you know. You know, Spain are poor and Italy will play the same way. I don't know right now. Without Spinazzola, I really need to think about what.
Let me
Italy
tell you
is
this, Mark.
now, you know.
Mark, let me tell you this though. Taking that into consideration, because you're totally right. Spinazzola, he's gonna be a big loss.
He has been huge this tournament.
I think Italy can go home right now, go to the hotel and watch the Switzerland-Spain match and go, okay, so we lose some pace and really good defending from Spinazzola, but we have what's his name, Emerson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spain are the perfect team to go up against Italy because all they do is possess and play in the other team's half. Meanwhile, they don't have the pace to cover Insigne, Immobile, Chiesa, who was in today, who I like.
You got Jorginho, you got Barella.
The midfield is going to be a tight battle.
Verratti.
But those balls over the top.
Yeah, Italy grew up into the tournament, you know, like every game, and then they got better and better, and now
Spain has been this way. Spain has been exactly the same.
But Italy grew up in the tournament, and you know they are favorite against Spain in the semifinals. They are.
I would agree with that.
With Fred here. I agree with Fred right here. By the way.
Yeah, I get that they're not a one-man team by any stretch. I will quote you on that. I will agree with that too, until the cows come home. But as far as the defense is concerned for Italy, he's the guy that makes it happen. As far as I'm concerned,
that's how they play. They play with the head.
He's the guy, and who can also kind of run up and down the pitch. I mean, Spinazzola's everywhere.
Yeah,
he's up front.
I just think it's a more
he's shooting at the goal. He's racing back. He's doing all the things for that Italy squad.
Yeah.
How do they compensate for what he gives that team? Against a pressing team? Well, a sometimes pressing team like Spain. You know, I love their press last game. This game, I didn't really see it so much. You know, and there's sometimes where I'm screaming at the screen today, where I'm like, Spain, attack, get in there, and they're just like
back pass,
exactly,
side pass, back pass.
Even
in the box, it comes in and the back side.
Exactly.
Donnarumma is a monster.
Donnarumma is very.
You're not gonna beat him easily. I mean, that shot from De Bruyne, I'm like, this is a goal.
And
with one hand,
and
like
he
that.
Kicked that fucking ball hard.
Yeah, with one hand. Like I've seen it. I watched AC Milan last year, so
I just don't. Maybe I haven't been paying too much attention to Italy's back line as Mark has. But I don't see any one player on Italy's team causing a massive disruption to the way they play.
Yeah, and they're very well organized.
I just don't.
They're very well organized. Mancini, you know, he's one of the best coaches, you know, in the tournament right now, and he's very tactical. You know, you remember him with City. He's very tactical.
Yeah.
You know, he's very tactical, and everybody has a job to do. Jorginho, Verratti, they can control the tempo. You know, Immobile, he's fast, he's quick. Insigne on the wing, and Chiellini, Bonucci, they're experienced. They're at the back line. Donnarumma is a great keeper. You know, everybody knows what they need to do in that team, and they are a team. They are together. You know, they hug each other. They love each other. That's what they're all about. I mean,
I love the way that they celebrate a defensive stop like they've just scored a goal.
You know, that's how they are.
It's like
very
hugs
first
and
game of the
kisses.
tournament.
Yeah,
very first game of the tournament with Chiellini.
Yeah.
Runs his old ass back, stops a guy who's alone in the box, slide tackle from behind, gets only ball, comes up and does the Squidward looking motherfucker, and everybody
he's doing the
runs
Ronaldo.
They celebrated naked after the game.
Yeah, cigarettes and nudity is all in the Italian locker room. It's a bunch of hair, just fucking hair.
That's what that's how they do it, though. It's like a brotherhood. They sing the national team. They all hug each other and sing. As if it's the last day on earth. That's how they bond together. Yeah,
awesome.
they are their own business.
And Macronomical, I believe you're an Arsenal fan as well, Macronomical, because that's something I always loved about Socrates when we had him. Even before, when we didn't have him, just watching Socrates play, it was the joy this fucking huge, hairy defender had when he would make a tackle, and how everyone in the locker room all referred to him as Papa, because he's Socrates Papastopoulos or something, but they call him Papa. And then he eventually was older than everybody else. So, yeah, exactly. So I love that shit. But to see Chiellini,
and he's 36. He ran out of contract right now. He's no longer with Juve. I don't know if they will renew with him, but he's a free agent right now.
Who's that?
Chiellini.
Yeah, it's gonna be right. He needs to go to like Inter Miami and make a shit ton of cash.
Yeah, I think he
or
needs to come
China
to
or
he needs to
somewhere.
come. No, I mean he needs to come to.
You know what? He should come to NYCFC.
Come on, we'll welcome him.
or Red Bulls, because a lot of Italians over here. He'd be good.
Pirlo played here.
Yeah, Pirlo is played here. Lolo, have you bumped your head? Spain are going to have to be on song, 100% on point on song. Well, I don't know. Or Italy will roll them over. Isn't that what I was saying though?
No, there won't be any rolling over. There won't be any rolling over. This is the semi-final. Like,
I think what he's saying is Spain need to be on point, and Spain need to be their best and a little bit better than their best. And I think Spain need to score 5. Spain need to score 5 on a team that haven't given up 5 goals this whole thing.
I don't see how
Spain has no fucking defense. Leeds United fans, I did see on the bench today Diego Llorente.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Diego Llorente was on the bench. Maybe that's something they need to look at, of having a defender who plays a bit harder than that and doesn't just bump into each other and fucking
if he hasn't seen the pitch, he's not going to see the pitch. At this point, there's just no way.
Look, Luis Enrique needs to look at what happened today.
Yeah.
Count his lucky stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And say, all right, maybe for this match, and maybe this is when you need Adama Traore. Maybe this is the one match he had him on for, because on a break, who can catch Insigne? Who can catch Immobile?
Yeah. No, I agree.
From the back line, who can catch him?
Right.
Diego Llorente
you're right.
can catch him. Diego Llorente is a Leeds player. He can catch anybody. He's getting there. And Adama Traore can catch them and foul him, at least, muscle him out. I don't know.
He needs something different for sure.
But On-Song was on point before On Point was born. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that clarification. Saul, good to see you, brother. Yeah, so let's get to some of these comments. We've been talking a whole lot of stuff. And then we haven't even talked about the matches tomorrow. But guess what? There's still 3 more hours of On the Stoop tonight. So, well, only 2 more hours if you're not a Stoop Crew member, because there's a special Stoop Crew only after party that's just for y'all. And you get to call in and talk to us and give us all your
stick
as well. Then you can fight with Mark and I can take a break.
Not today.
Let's see what Ben says. Ben says, Italy are the same in everything from cooking to football, laid back, stylish, and their way. And if you blow on them too hard, they fall on the ground and go, oh, mamma mia, that was a foul.
The hair is always, straighten up, everything is perfect,
Been saying England out in the quarterfinals since tournament started. Fucked up with Germany to win cup, though. Fucked up with Germany.
Oh, wow.
So who's the favorite to win? I love Stoop Fridays. Me too, man. They're really fun. I didn't know Diego Llorente was in the squad. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He just got injured or had COVID. It was a COVID issue that had him.
Yeah, it was.
That had him go through. So what the fuck is Llorente doing on the bench? Better than what is out there. Both Llorentes, by the way. The other, Marcos Llorente came on late, and he was a good influence. He works his ass off, too. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's a hard worker, Plays for Atletico.
Spain have been the luckiest team to get so far. Spain also have the most goals as anybody, more the goals than anybody. So stop telling me about how lucky they are. God damn it. Yeah, yes, they may have had a lot of luck, but they've scored some goals too.
I think everybody at this
point, how many goals have England scored? 4.
I think at this point, anybody that is still in the tournament has had a little bit of luck. You
absolutely have had.
You need a little bit of luck to get this far. Italy had a little bit of luck in the last match.
Yeah.
Spain had a little bit of luck today.
All right, boys, let's answer this London boy question, because I'm sure this will take us another 10 minutes and take us out of the show. Oops.
We still got to do Scarito.
Positive, yeah. So let's get to the predictions for tomorrow's matches. Tomorrow's matches at noon. We have who's the first match?
Denmark, Czech Republic.
Denmark, Czech Republic.
Are both matches at the same time?
No. That was
one of them is at noon and the other one is at 3.
No, that was for
yeah. But what I just saw on that graphic in front of me.
It was for Wednesday. It had both sets of teams.
Gotcha.
It was like winner.
Gotcha.
So
winner, chicken dinner. England, Ukraine.
How many wins have Spain had? 3. 3 wins. How many have England had? 3.
All of them.
No,
that's not true. They drew against Scotland.
Yeah. All right, so let's look at it. Tomorrow at noon our time, that's 5 o'clock in the UK. That's 9 a.m. over for Bob at Retrovolt. Czech Republic, Denmark. So Czech Republic, Denmark, listen, we were saying in the last round, in the round of 16, Mark and I were actually in agreement on this. Denmark actually looked like the best team of that round. Of course, England hadn't played yet and I have to say, England looked pretty good against Germany. And I ain't sucking y'all's dick.
I think both teams in the England-Germany game.
That's a very nice game.
It was a very great game.
No, Czech Republic, Denmark.
This one could actually be a cracker of a match.
Yeah. I mean, Patrick Schick,
because Czech Republic, those hammers showed up last round. Mm-hmm. Those hammers showed up.
Yeah, they're starting to gel.
They really helped it. This one, it's hard because I would say momentum-wise, they both have a lot of momentum, but that Eriksson momentum kind of kicks Denmark over the top. And I think out of, look at all the teams who have gone out. Every single player on those teams probably wants Denmark to win.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Right? They don't want Italy to win. They don't want England to win. They don't want Spain to win.
They won it in 92 by beating Germany.
Yeah. And that was Kasper Schmeichel.
It was Kasper Schmeichel.
No, Peter Schmeichel.
Peter Schmeichel.
And this is a chance for his son to do it. We were talking about it. Has any father's son won the Euros or the World Cup? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. And no. I don't think
crazy.
so.
That would be crazy.
And they went in by mistake in the 92. There was a team that
they got kicked out.
They got kicked out. I don't remember who was it. Yugoslavia maybe.
Yeah, it was political turmoil or something.
And then
like
Denmark just went in as a guest.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, you guys can join as a guest just to find, and they went in and they had a great team though.
To be there.
Brian Laudrup, Michael Laudrup, Schmeichel.
Yeah.
They had a good team though back then. But
listen, this is the point in the tournament. Well, I guess the quarterfinals as well, but this is the point in the tournament where your badass keeper starts to keep you in matches.
Yeah.
Just look at Switzerland.
Yeah.
Summer got them here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Summer stopped one of the best players in the world from making his penalty. Mbappe didn't miss. And I hate seeing, Mbappe missed his penalty. No, give the dude some fucking respect.
He didn't miss.
Summer blocked his penalty.
He blocked it.
it was a shot on goal.
Yeah, it's a mental game,
and so that's why I thought Spain were going to lose, because Summer had just blocked 10 shots, had just made 10 saves. First one, I was like, Summer is in their head, and the oldest player on the pitch, the most experienced, Busquets, goes up and shanks it. Busquets.
Hit the post.
Yo, Ben Ireland, you tell him, man, if you haven't joined, what are you waiting for? It's only $2.99 a month, not even the price of 1 pint. Don't be tight, guys. Join the crew. And yeah, there's 3 of us.
For the price of a cup of coffee.
Be like Ben and have enough subscriptions. 1 for me, 1 for John, 1 for Mark. He doesn't like Najee, though.
Fantastic.
Ben is actually signed up in 3 different places somehow.
It's a beautiful thing. I find this game a little difficult to pick.
It is.
You know, I said earlier when Denmark beat they beat Wales in the round of 16.
Yeah,
and I was thinking to myself, you know, it wasn't even fair. It wasn't even fair. I mean, Denmark whooped their ass.
And their red card was like the 90th minute or something too. So.
Correct.
When people see the box score, when we look at they'll just see the red card and 4-0 and think, they got a red card.
When we look at the Czech Republic's victory over Netherlands,
it's not you. He just
you know, Czech Republic doesn't score till after the red card.
Yeah,
you know, and I don't see, you know, I've been seeing a fair amount of composure from Denmark, and so I don't see a red card happening on that team. Schulman has them playing very disciplined. I do think that the West Ham boys, Sufal and Stuček, are definitely coming along. Schick has had a phenomenal tournament. But I think this is the match up that Denmark would have preferred over the Netherlands. I think, and I've also been stating pretty much the entire tournament, once Denmark has been able to turn it around and got into the knockout round, that emotions are going to take them a long way. And I see them getting past the Czech Republic based on those emotions, and that it's not quite a fearsome opponent. You know, if I'm Denmark, I'm not afraid of the Czech Republic. If I'm facing Netherlands, I'm looking at Depay. I'm looking at Dumfries, and I'm like, that might be kind of tough.
Yeah, I mean,
but I think Denmark is going to get this one. I really do.
You got a score,
but I would like to see like who might not be available because of the yellow cards.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I have no idea who's. You
can't discount how much Xhaka was missed today.
Xhaka was completely missed. He's a lot of heart on that team.
Yeah,
a lot of heart on that team.
Yes.
So, you know, if I was to throw it out there, you know, I would definitely say that I think Denmark wins 2-1.
All right.
And I think that's in real time. I don't think there's any extra added time to that.
I'm also going to go with Denmark. I think in the end, they are the better team, and they're playing like a better and better team. And I agree with a bunch of people who were talking on here. If Damsgaard is on the pitch, that number 14, I thought I knew my favorite number 14, Mr. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. But Damsgaard, that boy good.
That boy real good.
Macronomical even said that. That boy good. Would take him at Arsenal any day. Yes, sir. And these are the things where I'm going like, how are we just hearing about this kid?
Mm-hmm. Because that's just it. He's a kid. He's like 19, isn't he? He's super young.
Yeah. You think Bielsa doesn't have a book on him already? Why doesn't Arteta have shit like that? But I think they take it. I think Czech Republic is going to give them a good game. It's going to be a good game. But I think I'm actually going to agree with you, Mark. I'm going 2-1. I'm not going to fully agree with you. 1-1 into extra time, and they get it 2-1 in extra time. I can't fully agree with you.
I can't agree with Lolo on the show. So the honeymoon is going to be over. Denmark run in the tournament is gonna end. I'm going with 2-1 Czech Republic. You can't have Souček not scoring.
He hasn't scored.
He's had one good look at the ball, and that was in the last match where he missed that near header.
And Cheek is gonna score a goal. I'm going with Czech Republic. They're not gonna go to the final like they did in 1996, but it's gonna end 2-1 Czech Republic.
2-1. All right, we're all 2-1. Right. Look at that. Michael DiCaprio says 2-1 on Czech Republic as well. Wow. And just a quick note on Shaka. Today exemplified the best and the worst of Granit Xhaka. He is so good at times that he becomes so important, but then his actions caused him to miss out, and nobody else did it to him. He got enough yellow cards to be out this match.
And was it at the end of the game, right?
Like I think it was.
He didn't pick it up early.
Did you see Xhaka giving the Swiss team the pep talk at the halftime of the second? It was so amazing to see, and the manager is just not saying a word. He's just like,
and that's
totally glued in.
Fans are always infuriated with him.
You guys are gonna miss him. You guys are gonna miss him.
London boy, exactly what I'm saying. He's like, no, because I told y'all at the beginning of the season not to get into Premier League too much, but I'm like, why is Arteta not finding new, amazing young talent? He's playing FIFA 17. And going, oh, Willian's available. Oh, David Luiz is available. Oh, and that's why I was like, who else? Sergio Ramos? Yeah, he's about the right age. Yeah, Kun Agüero? Yeah, he's the right age. Bring him on. You know, when a fucking Pele is still around, right? He could kick a ball. So
Yo Bug, yes, we all know that Jack Harrison has signed for another 3 years with
we'll get into that in happy hour.
Guys, we'll get into that in happy hour. Much like we'll also talk about Alioski is no longer with your team.
Yeah,
that sucks.
We need to. We've only got a few more minutes, and we've still got to get to our predictions for England, Ukraine. But we're going to be doing a lot more of that in happy hour.
Do it in happy hour. Let's keep our predictions for happy hour.
We're going to leave you guys with that cliffhanger. Guys, in the comments, I just put in the link for happy hour. It starts in half an hour. Naji's got to run home and eat. I got to run in and eat and get set up because last week I didn't eat, and you guys saw how that ended.
And that's why I'm not on the stoop.
And that's why he's not on the stoop today, is because we do need to
Because I need to eat.
So, guys, we will get into the England-Ukraine predictions. We will
not to mention Scorito.
We have trivia. We have trivia as well. And I got some fun trivia categories. I've got red cards and penalties as
nice,
because that's what we're talking about today. So if you guys can join us, we'd love to see you there in half an hour at 7 p.m. our time. And remember, if you're a member of the Stoop crew, after the happy hour, we do a special 1 hour private Stoop crew members only. The link gets sent out to you guys. You guys can all call in and talk to us and let us know. I kind of take a back seat and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about for that time. We got to finally meet Ben Ireland. Talked to him for a good long time last week, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's it for today. Looking forward to Tuesday. Happy Treason Day, peasants. That's not till Sunday. And look how bad our little revolution did. The Euros are taking the 4th of July off.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we're that important.
Yeah.
We're that important. Us, not America, us, the Stoop. They're like, oh, nobody cares about football over there, except for those Stoop fellas. Anyway, fantastic. Let's see what John is saying. Send me the link for happy hour.
That's me.
Happy hour.
That's me.
Oh,
because again, I'm on this new computer, so I don't have.
Hey, Justin Cross. Listen, Justin is a Patreon member, even though it doesn't say his name on here. Justin is actually upper level member as well. Justin, I have the link going out right before the private party, so you will get the link, and you will definitely be able to call in, and you and Mark can talk about Viz magazine all you want. So Guys, everybody, it's been a shit ton of fun talking to you, Stoop Crew. We love you. If you haven't joined the Stoop Crew, it costs you nothing. Go ahead and show us your love and show us that you're here, because when next Premier League season starts off, it's going to be a lot of new Stoop Crew members, and they're not going to have the old emojis that you guys have that show your status. So, Najee, thank you so much for being here. I hope you do call in for happy hour. You're around, right?
I'll be in, yep.
Awesome. And mosquitoes. Got them. So we're going inside. Guys, love you. Mark, fantastic arguing with you. It's so weird actually having football conversations with Mark. You got to change your name from Know Nothing Soccer to Talk Shit Soccer.
No, gonna stay the same.
Spawny Mark. It's gonna be Spawny Mark.
I'll probably change it to Spawny Mark. Once James gives you a name, you gotta hang on.
You gotta stick with it, like the Bin Dippers. Liverpool officially changed their Twitter account to Bin Dippers at Bin Dippers. All right, guys, we love you guys. We'll see y'all in half an hour.
See you guys.
Tell your friends to join. Adios, bitches.